Hey, do you want to meet the baby?
Here's the baby. Now, this is Leo, and I'm Robert Plank from PodcastCrusher.com,
and I want to talk to you about your podcast because that little guy is as young and as old as he will ever be, and that is the same truth for you. You can either create your podcast now and jump in and figure it out as you go, or you can waste 1, 2, 3 more years not having a podcast, telling yourself it has to be perfect, telling yourself you need to commit to some kind of a weekly or a monthly schedule. None of that is true. You need to get your podcast up and running right away. And I want to share with you a couple of quick techniques that I think will help you out quite a bit. And one thing that no one talks about is that you can appear on other people's podcasts and make your own recording of the conversation, or get someone else to record the conversation for you, and you get a copy of the recording for their show, and you use that for your show, right? Say you appear on 10 other people's webinars or podcasts, and either dump it as is or clip the beginning and end, but use the content from shows you appear on to help get the word out about that information that you presented. Use your appearances on other people's shows as your shows as well. Now, a lot of people make podcasting a lot more difficult than it has to be, and we have a future podcaster. We have a future podcaster right here, and I'm going to tell this future podcaster to use a scheduling software such as Calendly. And what you can do there is, if you want to have guests on your show, which you should, and then you converse with those guests and you get them to agree to appear on your show, instead of going back and forth and deciding, is Monday good for you, is Wednesday good for you, you send them to your scheduler link, and I'm sure you've seen these from the other side, but Calendly is what we teach you how to use in PodcastCrusher.com. You specify the office hours for your podcast, and you say, for example, I'll only meet on Friday afternoons, and then someone chooses a time slot and uses that form to submit their email address, their bio, their information. And what I recommend when you have that online scheduler is that you ask for your guest's name, email address, their bio, and another thing no one talks about, get them to send you 5 questions. Get them to write 5 questions that they would like you to ask them about them and their business, and that will make sure that the podcast interview goes very smoothly, and that way you can just hit the ground running without any preparation. You meet, you record. We show you how to record in Zoom, in PodcastCrusher.com, and keep in mind those 3 things. Thing number 1, use your appearances on other shows for your podcast. Thing number 2, use an online scheduler. And number 3, ask for pre-written questions from your guests. Robert Plank, PodcastCrusher.com. I guess I've got to take care of the baby, but I'm glad that you got to see him, you got to meet him. Check us out at PodcastCrusher.com. Have a great day. I've got some work ahead of me, and bye now.